Hey second graders, so we've been learning all about our states of matter, solids, liquids, and gases. Now we're going to learn a little bit about how matter can change which state it's in. So solids, liquids, and gases all can become each other with a little extra help. So to learn a little bit about this, we are going to have a race today. This is the Great Ice Cube Race. Now, if we were all together, we'd get to be in pairs, and you each would see who can make their ice cube melt the fastest. But since we have to be apart this year, you're gonna get to watch me and place your bets on which ice cube you think will melt first. So to start, we have our ice cube on a plate. Our other ice cube is just in this plastic bag. Now, we're gonna see which one melts the fastest. Take a second. Who do you think will win? The ice cube on the plate or the ice cube that I'm going to be playing with in the bag? All right, well now that you've taken a chance to guess, let's get started. On your marks, get set, go. So I'm gonna take this cube. I'm gonna mess with it a little bit. I'm gonna play with it. We're gonna see who melts first. I might shake it up. I might break it a little bit. What do you notice is happening in the bag? What's that down there? Those look like little droplets of water. Right now, there isn't any water on my plate. Let's see who's winning. I hope you're cheering your ice cubes on. They might need a little help. This guy's getting smaller and smaller. We can see it. This one's still staying pretty big. Now I want you to think, as this ice cube in the bag gets smaller, what am I doing to it that's actually helping it? What am I doing to make this ice cube in the bag get smaller and smaller and melt faster than the one on the plate? We can see the one on the plate is just starting to melt, but this guy, he's already halfway melted. I think it's safe to say we have a clear winner here. This ice cube in the bag is pretty much all the way melted, while this ice cube is still pretty much a solid. So let's think about it. If you rub your hands together just like this, how does it feel? Cold, or does it start to feel hot? Take a second, give it a try. Yep, my hands are starting to feel pretty warm when I do that, especially after holding those ice cubes. So what are we adding when we rub our ice cube? If you said you're adding heat, you are so right. We're making this ice cube hotter. So as we rub our hands together, this ice cube is getting warmer and warmer. Now when it's really, really hot outside, do you like being smushed against other people all close together? Or do you want your own space to cool off? I don't know about you, but I like to have more space when it's hot. And solids, they act the same way too. Solids want their space when it's hot too. So all those little particles in that ice cube, every bit of that solid is trying to spread out. So our solid pieces start to have some flow. They get a little looser and they move further and further apart. That's how solids start to turn into liquid. We call that melting. When you add heat to a solid, you start to get it to melt. The pieces of the solid want to spread further apart to cool off, so they begin to have flow and melt. And as we can see, the more heat that we add to this ice cube, the faster he's gonna melt than this one on the plate. So if you guessed the ice cube in the bag as the first one to melt, very good job, because we added more heat to the ice cube in the bag. Thanks for watching.